Vibes in it.
Yeah, just like pop got me, I'm rolling. I'm stalling, can put your legs round me. You mean a bad boy, it don't take. Now I don't upgrade to big in my schooling. Only they want look for my trouble. Why do they wanna bust my bubble? Say my bubble, my bubble. Profits must have come in double. The pressure can you handle it? Handle it, that don't fumble. Humble, but don't try some stopping. Keep it stiff if I fight, lose it. The pressure can you handle it? Handle it, that don't fumble. Humble, but don't try some stopping. Keep it stiff if I fight, lose it.
I guess the recce of the done hooey. Done stupid, done gun cupid. So he wanted done to be his Julie. He wanted done to done his Julie. Tom Fooey, blow his mind, Tommy Mooney. I'm tuning, acting like give it to me. I'm choosing, just what type comes for me. Can you punish me and let me truly? I need duality, no one in movie. Satisfy my mind with my body. Baby, do it to me like it's Scooby. Keep it on me like the pistols Julie.
The pressure can you handle it? Handle it, that don't fumble it. Humble, but don't try some stopping. Keep it stiff if I fight, lose it. The pressure can you handle it? Handle it, that don't fumble it. Humble, but don't try some stopping. Keep it stiff if I fight, lose it.
Tell the way your body nice and good up, yeah. I'm a DJ, but me want pull up, yeah. In a dance, try your F class full up, yeah. I create there, push and blame. Yeah, you see the girl na the corner. I wine like a head never sober. You see the girl in Fiona. From she was a wine, yeah, it's so far, yeah. You say anything you want, me will try for do it. All the things when your boyfriend not like for do it. Your brown skin, yeah, me like to see. And me have a one price when me want to kill. She said, Jay, cause you're better than bad. Yeah, the thing loud, never drop it standard, yeah. Let me tell you if you never know, if you yard man need African girl. Yeah.
Just like pop got me, I'm rolling. No stalling, can put your legs round me. You mean a bad boy, it don't take. Now I don't upgrade to big in my schooling. Only they want look for my trouble. Why do they wanna bust my bubble? Say my bubble, my bubble. Profits must have come in double. The pressure can you handle it? Handle it, that don't fumble it. Humble, but don't try some stopping. Keep it stiff if I fight, lose it. The pressure can you handle it? Handle it, that don't fumble it. Humble, but don't try some stopping. Keep it stiff if I fight, lose it. Handle it, that don't fumble it. Humble, but don't try some stopping. Keep it stiff if I fight, lose it.
Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. And please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now, and also go to the notification bell icon, click it, and select all certain revenue banger new exclusivity will definitely be notified. So guys, go check out this music right here, this artist right here, Efe. He's a very talented artist, you know, one of my new favorite artists I listen to. Check out my brother out there. Let's get to it right here. The new heavyweight rankings is out, and I'm not really happy because I had to get my brothers on here. The likes of Adekoya, Sonof, or more Ijebu boy. Afana, Adekoya, how you doing, brother? You with us right here?
I full up, man.
Yeah, man. Higher side, bro.
Yeah, I'm on a rain full up, man.
Like Omo Guja. So now, you said what?
No, I said which rankings are we talking about? Because they are.
We are talking about the heavyweight rankings right here. Top heavyweight boxing rankings. Of course, there is the one that of the ring. Okay. But we're also now going to be touching on this one first before we go to that of the ring. Touching on this one because this is a ranking that I'm not really happy with, because Efe Ajagba is at, like, Ajagba is not in a good ranking right here, and I'm not, like, people ranked over Ajagba. I'm not seeing what they've achieved for me to say now, okay, they deserve to be there. Now, August 17, 2021 rankings. Okay, the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury number 1. Joshua number 2. Deontay Wilder 3. Dillian Whyte in 4th position. Andrews Jr. in 5th position. Usyk in the 6th position. Michael Hunter, I don't know why he's here in 7th position. Joe should be up, should be above Michael Hunter. You know, I mean, in a reward.
Ring magazine, Abi.
No. This is not a magazine. We're going to read magazine, but we're going to talk about this. We are talking about the heavyweight rankings of today. You know.
Yeah, is it Box Rec or who did it?
Yeah, Box Rec. Yeah.
Oh.
What boxing? Yeah. So now we are going to the number 9, Joseph Parker. You know, 10 Luis Ortiz, 11 Robert Elenius, 12 Tony Yoka, 13 Charles Martin, 14 Filip Ergovic, 15 Kurapulev, 16 Adam Konaki, 17 Efe Ajagba. But you know what's so funny though? If you look at Joshua's profile right here, you see the British flag, English flag, and then the Nigerian flag. United Kingdom, England, and Nigeria. This is very interesting. Look at Dillian Whyte's on here. You see the British flag, Union Jack flag, Jamaica, and Ireland. Irish flag. That's Dillian Whyte here, an Irish guy or something. I mean, not Irish guy, but I know it was born in Jamaica. But does he have anything Irish in him or what? Or I don't know, man. So now,
Why are you looking at this thing? Because I'm looking at Box Rec and.
But it's not in the Box Rec site. It's in the site that heavyweightboxing.com. You know, this is the legit heavyweight boxing ranking. They are ranked every day. They update the rankings every day, every week. You know, so to say. Yeah, like we are also going to be looking at the Ring Magazine one though, because it is very important that we do so. But first of all, I want to ask you this question: Why should Adam Konaki be ranked above Efe Ajagba? Are you there, Brad Dekoya?
I'm here.
Yeah,
Let
so
me just say this is the first time I've seen these rankings.
mm-hmm.
I've never seen these rankings before. But you said why is Kanaki?
Yeah, why is Konaki ranked above Efe Ajagba in this ranking, and why is Kurapulev ranked above Efe Ajagba? I know, like Kurapulev, has he ever been a world champion? He's never been a world champion.
He challenged for the world title twice.
Yeah, but he lost twice already, right?
Yes, to the champions.
So you mean losing to the champions now guarantee you a more like a high ranking than actually being undefeated and challenging, you know, top dogs?
Yeah, but you can be undefeated, but it's also who you've beaten. You know, Kurapulev has better names currently on his resume of people he has beaten than Efe Ajagba does currently. That doesn't mean that, like for instance, if Efe Ajagba beats Frank Chances, you'll see he'll probably be in the top 10.
But Francis is ranked 23 years, so how will he be the top 10 if
but he's highly rated. Most of the guys that are on Ajagba's record are guys that are not really, you don't really know their names. You know, there are some journeymen, some American heavyweights that, apart from, I think that guy that he beats, the one that beats Michael Polite like 2 weeks ago, John, that is probably the strongest name on Ajagba's record currently.
All right.
So I'm not surprised that Kanaki is ranked ahead because he beat Charles Martin, who was a former world champion.
All right. If we, this is the Ring Magazine ranking came out yesterday. Okay, new ranking, latest ranking. So according to what we are seeing right here now, Tyson Fury is the champion. Joshua is number 1.
Yep.
The top 10. I'm talking about top 10 now. Deontay Wilder is number 2. Dillian Whyte 3. Is Parker 4. Andrews Jr. 5. Luis Ortiz 6. Michael Hunter 7. Michael Hunter still in 7, bro. Like, what has Michael Hunter actually done to be ranked, to be in this number 7 rankings? Like,
Who he has fought?
Okay, who has he fought? Should we look at his resume?
Yeah. Just look at his. Apart from this last one, he drew with what's that guy's name? Povetkin. He beat Bakole. Martin Bakole is the only guy to beat Martin Bakole.
He beat Bakole, but Bakole is not highly rated in a way. He's not highly rated. You know that already.
He's not highly rated, but again, he's a name.
What do you mean by his name? Like he's not highly rated. So if he was highly rated, but Bakole would have been or not?
Okay, let me put it this way. Do you accept that his draw with Povetkin is better than anything the people in 9 and 10 have done at heavyweight?
His draw with Povetkin. Povetkin was already old, past his prime, so I wouldn't say he's not better, bro.
Yeah, but he was in the top 10.
He was past his prime already. He was past his prime. He was past his prime already. Like he drew against Holt Povetkin. I mean, let's keep it right here.
He knocked out Dillian Whyte after that fight.
Bro, he knocked out Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte got his revenge back. Like, that knockout was, I don't know if that listen, if Dillian Whyte wasn't that confident and didn't let himself open, it wouldn't have happened, bro. That knockout.
We don't look at that. We look at the result.
We look at the result, yeah, but that knockout was not. It's not a knockout that you can say, okay, all of a sudden.
It's like telling me Deontay Wilder knocked out Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is 40, so he's past his best. Anthony Joshua knocked out Klitschko. Klitschko was 40. He's past his best. But at the end of the day, you fight them when they are there. As long as they are fighting and they have the ranking, you have to count it.
I'm not really buying this, but I know why you're doing this. I'm not really buying this, bro.
You also beat Sergey Kuzmin.
Sergey Kuzmin. So Sergey Kuzmin was out of shape and who was not even focused on the fight. Okay, bro.
Whose fault is that now?
Okay, now.
Are you going to blame Michael Hunter for that?
Okay, now. Joshua round number 9. Usyk, which is Joshua immediate fight. Okay, next opponent.
Yep.
Rank number 10.
Yep.
Looking at the achievement, listen. Let's keep it right here. Huh? Let's keep it right here. We are saying this is boxing for you.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Listen, I understand all the Usyk not having proven himself yet in the heavyweight division. Okay.
Yep.
But the same Usyk did beat Michael Hunter as a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Okay. The same Usyk was undisputed.
Yes.
The same Usyk ruled the cruiserweight division.
Yeah, but
so why is it round number 10 here? I mean, I personally believe that Joshua should be higher in ranking though, because I don't really know what Andrews Jr. has done, who is beating, to have this kind of high ranking. Bro, he beat Anthony Joshua. Bro, that was for me. That was not a loss, man. That was just a lucky punch. Okay,
he's still in the record books. He's the first Mexican.
Bro, I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand how you reason like now. So you beat someone. You beat someone
He didn't just beat somebody. He beat the unified heavyweight champion of the world, and he took his O away, and he knocked him down 4 times.
So that now means he should be ranked higher than the likes of Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce, listen, Joe Joyce, the only person what any Joyce doesn't have a bad record, to be fair, but really Daniel Dubois, it's his beating of Daniel Dubois that has pushed him into the overall heavyweight rankings top 10.
Yeah, but who has Daniel Dubois beaten in a way? Joe Joyce amateur pedigree and should be able to kind of even put him like to be able to put him there, because the guy is actually an elite fighter, bro. If you should be looking at it anyway.
Amateur, they don't count that. It's what you do as a professional. If it was pound for pound, if we are talking pound for pound and all those kind of things, then you could be saying that. But heavyweight ranking is what you've done as a heavyweight.
Mao Joe, can you come in, bro? If you're with us here, because son of Adekoya, like you're a little bit bad right now, bro. Like I know you're a little bit bad right now.
Who am I biased to?
You know, do you know some people in the live chat right here, some people in the comment section said, this guy said, Fury shouldn't be top. He's done nothing to be there, where AJ has done everything to prove himself. I think this time Wilder will take Fury head off.
That's a different debate.
What do you mean by different debate? Well, you know, like people are actually saying, what is right. If we should be very sincere right here, Joshua should be the one, should be the one holding the Ring Magazine bell right now to speak. Why didn't they allow Joshua and Joseph Parker to fight for it? Why wasn't it allowed? This is what I'm saying right here, bro. We have to be looking at that. You know?
Yeah, because we weren't talking about Joseph Parker wasn't number 3 now.
Mao Joe, come in, bro. Mao Joe, are you there? Mao Joe, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, how you doing, bro? Yeah, come in. What do you make of this, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. What do you make of this?
I'm just on the store, sorry. Right, so I mean, we all know that the way they do the rankings is just not. I don't even know the criteria that they really use, because it feels like different governing bodies, they all have like their different criteria. But as regards this ranking, I don't think that the ranking is very far off, though, if I'm being honest. Apart from the likes of Luis Ortiz being ranked as a top 10, I don't think that Luis Ortiz should be ranked as a top 10 at all, because the best person that Luis Ortiz beat in the whole of his career is Baron Jennings. So I still don't understand why it feels like every governing bodies, they actually rate him quite high. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. He stepped up 2 times to fight Deontay Wilder, the former WBC champion. That is understandable that he fought a good fighter, a champion, but he lost. So yeah, I understand why they had to rank him in the past, but as of now, why he's still top 10 really, really beats me. I don't get it. But anyway, moving from that, Joe Joyce. I think Joe Joyce. Sorry, what's Joe Joyce? What number is he ranked at?
9.
And sorry, would you be able to just run through the list again, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah, brother, for sure. Why not? Number 1, Fury being the champion. Okay.
Debatable.
Yeah. Number. Okay, let's say Fury the champion. 1, Anthony Joshua. 2, Deontay Wilder. 3, Dillian Whyte. 4, Joseph Parker. 5, Andy Ruiz Jr. 6, Luis Ortiz. 7, Michael Hunter.
What is he doing there? Number 6. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, 8, Oscar Rivers. 9, Joe Joyce. 10, Oleksandr Usyk. I don't know what Luis Ortiz is doing right here. Like, he should be removed, completely. I mean, I don't understand it. Boxing sometimes, it makes you really just look at boxing like, boxing is more corrupt than the Nigerian government itself. How can somebody lose twice? I mean, lose twice, in a world title bout, world championship bout, then you're supposed to remove the person and replace him with somebody who has not yet lost. I mean, this is how it should be. Like, the new breed should always. Yeah, bro.
You see, I don't necessarily agree with removing him because he fought the champion. Okay, yes, he lost twice, but he fought the champion. But I don't think it should be rated or ranked that highly at all because besides Deontay Wilder, I can't really tell you that this is who he has fought. He has fought bombs. He's completely fought bombs throughout his career. And this guy has got so much hype around him. Luis Ortiz is so skillful, he's so this, he's so that, but he hasn't fought anybody apart from Deontay Wilder, in all honesty. And the 2 times he fought Deontay Wilder, he got banged. Okay, so yes, I don't agree with taking him out completely, but he shouldn't be ranked. He should be maybe number 12 or number 13, in all honesty, in my own opinion. He shouldn't be ranked number 6. That is ridiculous.
You guys are complaining about Luis Ortiz. I mean, look at what is this guy's name? The one that Dillian Whyte beat. What's his name now?
Povetkin.
Povetkin?
No. Where is he from?
Which
Oscar
one?
Rivas. Oscar Rivas.
For Colombia.
What is he doing there?
Exactly. What is? I was just about to come to him as well. I was just about to actually talk about Rivas. That what is he doing there? In all honesty, what is Oscar Rivas doing in top 10? Joe Joyce right now has got a better resume than Oscar Rivas. I'm just calling a spade, and I'm not being biased. I'm just being real. Who has he fought? And the first time he actually had a proper fight, he lost. So I don't understand why you see this whole ranking situation. For me, I don't really pay mind to
listen. You know what Mario, you know what I like? There's this world boxing ranking. There's this world boxing ranking right here. Heavyweight boxing, heavyweight.com, world boxing ranking. They rank you. Their ranking is very interesting. Fury's got like 30 and 0 and 1. Okay, 21 KOs. Now, last fight. Win February 2020. Last year, bro. TKO Deontay Wilder, MGM Grand. Now Joshua is number 2 on the world boxing ranking. Okay. Last win December 12. KO 9 Kurbapulev. SSE Arena, London, England.
We all know that there's a lot of bias. For me, I think there's a lot of bias even against Anthony Joshua. I have to be honest with you. I can't really tell you why, but there's just a lot of bias, and I don't know if I call it jealousy or hatred towards the guy, because the guy has done more than anyone in that division, all of them. So if you want to talk about Tyson Fury, the only person or the only 2 people that Tyson Fury has beaten, maybe I'll say 3. I'll give him Derek Chisora, because Derek Chisora at the time was undefeated. And after Derek Chisora, I would say Klitschko. And after Klitschko, I would say Deontay Wilder. Apart from those 3 people, I really don't get it. And when Tyson Fury went into his age, when he went away and he became depressed and all that, all right? They took the Ring Magazine belt away from him and kept it for him to come back so he can win it again. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
This is what I'm saying. Listen, this is what I'm saying. They were supposed to the Ring Magazine. This is the reason why I'm not really happy with this rankings by the Ring magazines. That I mean, Joseph Parker and Joshua were supposed to fight for that title. Can I
tell you why?
Why?
Go on.
Okay. Normally, the Ring magazine is usually the top 2. Number one and number 2, they fight for the Ring magazine. On occasion, it's 1 and 3. Okay. Deontay Wilder, Joshua, were 1 and 2 when Tyson Fury was off. Okay, when he came back, at that time they hadn't fought. Joseph Parker was, I think, number 4 or either number 3 or not. I'm not sure. But Joshua fighting Parker could not have been for the Ring magazine.
So are you not telling me that when Wilder no, hold on, bro. Sorry. Just before you go on, I get your logic. Okay, so Fury went away, right? Okay, and he came back. He had the 2 fights against Pianeta and whoever the other guy fought, right? Yeah. And then after that, he fought Fury. Wilder. I mean, he fought Wilder, and then he had 2 other fights, and then so you're trying to tell me now that at the time Wilder and Fury had the second fight, so Fury was number 1 and Wilder was number 2. Is that what you're trying to say to me?
That is what I'm saying, because Joshua had lost. That is why, because Joshua had lost.
So because he lost, he went down. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not going to argue that too much, to be honest. I'm not being biased. I'm just trying to be like as objective as possible.
Yeah, that's what I just want to claim. Just to put it in perspective, so that you know, on the face of it, it doesn't make sense. But when you actually break it down, to a certain extent, it does.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. But for me, you know, with this whole ranking system, I think sometimes it's who you have affiliation with as well, as a boxer or your promotional team. So, in all honesty, I don't. There are people in that list that really shouldn't be there at all because they haven't done anything. I think that someone like Efe Ajagba can't be top 10 at the minute because he hasn't really fought. You know, he has fought a few guys, but he hasn't really fought anyone of note. So I'm not going to grumble too much, but there are guys there that Efe Ajagba could definitely be ranked more than, you know. There are guys there that Efe Ajagba could be ranked a bit higher than a few guys there. But I'm not going to grumble too much with his ranking because he hasn't really done much. Not to say that he hasn't got the potential to do more. He has the potential, but at the minute he hasn't done much. So I'm not going to complain too much, to be honest.
Now, Maojo, I'm going to read some comments for you here, right, and you're going to definitely respond or react to it.
Okay.
Now, this guy, I don't want RKO Boxing, Rico Boxing, something like that, says, how is Wilder ahead of Dillian Whyte when he's fought and beaten more top 10 fighters? Like, what's the reaction to that?
Exactly what I said, that the rankings don't make sense because sometimes we don't even know their criteria. We don't even know how did they even come about these rankings? Because if you want to go by quality of fighters, okay, after Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte has the best resume in the heavyweight division. So if we want to go by who they fought, Anthony Joshua should be number 1, Dillian Whyte should be number 2. But I can understand, or I can almost accept grudgingly, right, why Deontay Wilder is ranked number 2 or number 3, whatever the ranking is, above Dillian Whyte. Deontay Wilder was a champion for 5 years. You know, not too impressed with some of the people he fought. A lot of the guys he fought actually, but he was a champion for 5 years. He's only lost once. Technically, he's lost twice, but yeah, he's lost once. And then, you know, he's had more fights. So if you want to look at it from that angle, you could say that, well, we can accept it grudgingly. Not like we're happy with it, but we can just accept. We just accept it, really. But it's not right because definitely Dillian Whyte has fought more better fighters, you know, better oppositions. When you compare his resume to either Deontay Wilder or even Tyson Fury, to be honest with you. You know, but that's boxing for you though. Boxing is corrupt. It is extremely corrupt. It is who you know, who you roll with, who you're signed to, and all of that. It is not really about what you've done, in all honesty, because if it's about what you've done, There is no way a guy like Oscar Rivas will be top 10. Absolutely no chance. If it's about what you've done, there is no way Luis Ortiz is top 10. So it's really not about what you've done, in all honesty. It is about who you know and perspective. The people doing this rankings,
If Ruiz wasn't signed to PBC, I don't think he will be there though.
I think at this point Ruiz will be. At this point now, after beating Joshua, he will. He will.
I'm talking about. Sorry, Ortiz. I mean Ortiz.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. If Ortiz isn't signed to PBC, he won't be there. Absolutely no chance. No chance. No chance. Why that man is rated so high, I don't get it. To be honest. So apart the fact that he's skillful, you can see that he's got some skills there. I don't rate the man. I'm sorry. I actually don't rate him at all. I just think that the man is not. What has he done? Even as an amateur, they go on and say, "Oh, he's had 500 amateur fights." But what did he even achieve as an amateur? What did he achieve? What did he win? He didn't make it to the Olympics. He didn't win nothing. So I don't know, man. It's just for me. I don't.
Are you okay, bro?
Don't really. What has he achieved? What has he done? So why he's rated in the top 10, I don't get it. But like I said, I'm not very I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you, bro. We can hear you. I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So nice. So yeah, man. These rankings, man. I don't really pay too much mind or too much attention to these rankings because this.
Okay. Another thing you have to react to. Another comment you have to react to. Moses G says,
yeah.
Ortiz has 2 losses to the same guy. He clearly had boss Wilder in both fights, but he succumbed to Wilder's power. I think Ortiz could beat Whyte or Ruiz. At least is 50-50. What do you make of that statement right here?
Right. So we can speculate all we want. Okay. For me, that's just speculation. You see, until people actually get in the ring, I don't think it is right for anyone to say that guy is going to beat that guy. This guy is going to beat this guy. In all honesty, nobody believed that Andy Ruiz could beat Anthony Joshua, but he beat him. Regardless of what happened in camp, regardless of the situation.
Nobody, his family believed. Yeah, his family believed, not nobody. His family believed he could beat Joshua.
Yeah, most people didn't believe. Most people didn't. I didn't. Most of us didn't. The boxing community, the larger community, didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. All right, that's all.
25 to 1.
Sorry?
25 to 1.
Exactly. Anyway, so for someone to say that Luis Ortiz can beat Dillian Whyte and blah blah blah, we don't know until they actually get in the ring. You don't know what's going to happen on the night. Dillian Whyte could come in a great form, and Ortiz is having a bad night. Ortiz could come in a great form, and Dillian Whyte is having a bad night. Okay. A good example, Dillian Whyte against Povetkin. Dillian Whyte was literally beating Povetkin from pillar to post. But one shot, just one punch, and that was it. Good night. So we don't know. People should stop this thing of, he's definitely going to do this or he's going to do that. We don't know. All I know is that, yes, Ortiz was outboxing Dillian Whyte. Deontay Wilder. He was doing a good job, but at the end of the day, we are talking about the result. We're not talking about the event. We're talking about the actual result. The actual result informed us that Deontay Wilder 2 times banged Luis Ortiz. He knocked him out cold. So we can't say that, but he was doing a good job. But he was doing a good job, so what? At the end of the day, he got beaten. Anthony Joshua knocked down what's his name? The Mexican guy, Andy Ruiz. He knocked him down. Anthony Joshua was doing a good job in the first fight. He knocked him down, but at the end of the day, what happened? He got beaten from pillar to post. The same thing with Luis Ortiz. So we can't say he was doing a good job and blah, blah, blah. That is how Wilder, that is how he fights. You will outbox him and outbox him and outbox him. At the end of the day, he's going to bang you out. So it really doesn't matter what happens in between. What matters is the result. So as far as I'm concerned, Ortiz hasn't fought anyone throughout the whole of his career, apart from Deontay Wilder. And the 2 times he stepped up against Deontay Wilder, he got banged. Simple. Period.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Adekoya, you can come to the react to this right here. This guy said, and the clerk says, who the F has Michael Hunter? Who the F has Michael Hunter beat to be above anyone? LOL, like, laughing my ass off. As for Ortiz, famous for getting KO twice by Wilder, never beat anyone. Joshua has beat 3 of them on that list. And the last rankings, he beat like 7 of them. The ring are funny. Bro, I told you. Your reaction to that, bro?
Listen, like you somebody, I can't remember it was you or it was Mayo that said it. Luis Ortiz has all this PR because he's with the PBC. Some people will be angry that I said this, but the reason why Luis Ortiz is rated so highly is to protect Deontay Wilder, to say that Deontay Wilder beat a top heavyweight. Because aside from Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder has not beaten a top 10 heavyweight in his entire career. So unless if Luis Ortiz is not seen as good, that means Deontay Wilder cannot be very good either. You see where I'm going with this? And this is why the PBC protectors will continue to boost Luis Ortiz and tell you, oh, everybody is scared of him. But the people that he's fighting, is nobody that is fighting, they are not scared of him. It's the ones that actually know how to fight that are scared of him. Very funny. You know, but yeah, as far as the rankings go, I tell you, really, the ring is the one I give most credence to, because at least they have a panel, they have a reason why they put people in certain positions. Whether I agree with them or not is a different matter. You know, but what was the second question apart from Luis Ortiz? There was Michael Hunter. Yeah, like I said, Michael Hunter, his run at heavyweight, he's beaten 2 names, Bakoli, Sergey Kuzmin, and he drew with Povetkin when Povetkin was in the top 5. You know, so just that fact alone, and a lot of people thought he beat Povetkin. So just that fact alone would have thrown him into the top 10.
Mario Joe, react to that, bro. Mario Joe, are you there? It's like bless you, we not get Mario. Anyway,
I'm here. Sorry, I'm here.
Okay, react to that. What do you make of that statement?
Sorry, what was the question? Sorry about that. What's the question?
So someone said right here, someone commented saying, who the F has Michael Hunter beat to be above anyone? As for Ortiz, famous for getting KO twice by Wilder, never beat anyone. Joshua has beat 3 of them on that list, and the last rankings, he beat like 7 of them. The ring are funny.
Well, I'm gonna concur with what Adekoya said. You see, sometimes it's not even about how many people you fought; it is about the quality. And when you look at, you see that draw against Povetkin, I totally agree that draw. I mean, at the time Povetkin was rated number 5. I mean, in the top 5, and also, you know, most people believe that. Hunter actually beat Povetkin. So that draw alone would have changed a lot of people's views and governing bodies about Hunter, to say that this guy has really got something, you know. And then he left the United States to travel to the UK to beat Bakole. Not to say that Bakole is a world beater, but Bakole is still somehow respected, you know, somewhat of of a decent heavyweight. So that would have done something for his career. So, but for him to be ranked in the top 10 as of now, I don't necessarily know if I don't agree to that, because this fight against Povetkin was like what, 2 years ago, or going to 3 years now, and who has he fought after that? You get what I'm saying? In all honesty, after that fight, he's fought nothing but bombs. So top 10 rating, I do not agree. I do not accept. I mean, 2 years ago, I would have said yes, top 10, 100%. But right now, for him to be, who is he fighting? He fought a guy called Wilson, a retired cruiserweight, in his last fight. And for me, that is just not on at all. And for Luis Ortiz, I agree with that guy. Whoever made that comment, totally agree. Who has he fought? The 2 times he stepped up against the same fighter, he got banged. So, and in all honesty, we've been talking about Deontay Wilder's record, to say that his record, apart from the fact that he beat, he knocked out 40-odd guys, Deontay Wilder himself his resume is not that impressive in terms of the people he's fought. So if someone like Deontay Wilder is banging up Luis Ortiz twice in 2 championship fights, it just goes along to show you that Luis Ortiz is not what people say he is. They call him the boogeyman. Boogeyman of what? Who is avoiding it? Because as far as I'm concerned, to me, I'm going to keep saying it. Don't come here and tell me he's had 500 amateur fights, 1 million amateur fights. What, even as an amateur, what did he achieve? Absolutely nothing. As a professional, what has he achieved? Absolutely nothing. So for him to get a top 10 rating, waste of space, to be honest.
Thanks, brother. I do actually appreciate it. Now let's go to another comment right here. Someone said right here, how is Tyson Fury number 1? Anything else? Trash. Adekoya, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Someone said, how is Tyson Fury number 1? Anything else? Trash. But of course, he's not number 1. He's the champion, the Ring Magazine champion. Given to him by Ring Magazine. They favor them.
Listen, I think we all agree that to a certain extent, Tyson Fury is a bit of a fraud, But the two things you can't take away from him: he went to Germany, he defeated Klitschko on foreign soil, took away a 10
Is he the only one that has gone to Germany or that has gone to like other places to defeat champion? Isn't what Alexander Usyk has been doing? Going to places, going to champions' backyard to defeat them.
Yes. And he would.
Why are you always giving it? Like, why does listen? You know what's so funny? I keep hearing. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing that people always say, "Oh, he came to Germany, bro." So what? He's a boxer, bro. I mean, he's not a cash cow. Like Klitschko was a cash cow. So he's supposed to go to like
an achievement.
Achievement what? He's not. Okay, Joshua regained his throne. Where did he regain his throne? Under pressure.
Absolutely.
Joshua regained his throne under pressure. Where did he regain his throne? Where?
But Joshua has lost.
What are you saying, bro? Why are you always saying that? Don't you know that that loss to Andrew Jr. that loss. Do you know that it was harder for Joshua to even listen psychologically? Like, it is harder for Joshua to have regained that throne than Fury.
You are singing to the choir.
What are you saying, bro?
It's not that I disagree with you. All I'm saying is that Tyson Fury has gone on the road twice to fight two. One was an unbeaten champion that was champion for 5 years. The other was the recognized number 1 heavyweight in the world for 10 years, unbeaten. So he beat him then. He became number 1. He became the lineal champ. He became the Ring Magazine champ. He went away for 2 years on his sabbatical or whatever you want to call it. At that time, Wilder and Joshua were the 2 main guys. He came back and he went to America and beat Wilder in his backyard. So based on that, and what Joshua just lost at the time. Just 2 months before. So based on that, he then became the number one guy. And that is why Wilder is currently behind Joshua, because Joshua has avenged his loss.
Wilder's currently behind Joshua, but I think it is because Wilder found out about his Nigerian roots. That's why I think that's the thing. I think that's the reason why.
No, it's because he lost.
Nah. I know, but the main reason, we're talking about the main reason, bro. Like, the main reason. Wilder is a Pan-African, bro. Yeah, Wilder is a Pan-African. You know already. He's a Pan-African.
BBC, we can't really, BBC, we don't know if Wilder is truly Pan-African yet.
This is what I'm telling you.
Bro, let me just say this, right, BBC?
What do you mean we can't know if it's a Pan-African yet? Of course, it's a Pan-African, bro.
Yet, brother, you don't know that yet. The reason why I said you don't know yet is because, see, there is a thing called identifying with your people. Okay, it gets to a point in your life where you want to find out who you are. All right, you want to find out about your history. You want to find out about your great grandfathers. You want to find out where you're really from. Okay, for us, it's not that way because we are Nigerians or we are Africans. We know who we are. I know, for an example, I am from Oyo State. I know my state, I know my village, I know my grandfather, I know my great-grandfathers and all of that. For these guys, it's different, okay? So Wilder got to a point in his life where he said, you know what, I truly want to start, and it's not only Wilder that has done this. A lot of Black Americans are beginning to do this as well, okay? But the fact that they are identifying with their culture or they are identifying with where they originally came from does not mean that they are Pan. Does not, you know what that Pan means? It's
bro,
like
I'm not saying they. I'm talking about Deontay Wilder himself. Deontay Wilder is specific, not they. For an example
now, has he been to Benin City yet? He's from Benin. He's from Edo. He's an Edo man. Has he been there? Has he been to Nigeria? Have you seen him doing anything that is like really saying, you know what? I'm actually going to completely identify with these people. I'm going to go to that country. Not even that I'm going to go there. I'm going to that country.
He said he will go. He said he will go to Nigeria.
Has he gone?
Should he go? Should he go now? He's training, bro. Let the champ train first. You know.
Well, since last year, it's not a time to go. Let
me bust your bubble, bro. He was supposed. Wilder was supposed to go. Wilder was supposed to go before. Bro, go watch the video that I put. Listen, that
he
video.
Said he was going to Africa. He didn't say he was going to Nigeria. And that's another thing I hate about these people. Okay, these people say Africa, like Africa is one small hole.
He said he was going to Africa because he wants to visit many countries. The guy's a Pan-African. The guy's a Pan-African. Okay. You don't believe. Okay. Majo. You don't believe what is a Pan-African. You don't believe it, right?
I'm not saying I don't believe or I believe. I'm saying that until it is proven, I don't go. See, when I do things, I don't go by emotion. I go by evidence. See, I'm not saying he's not, and I'm not saying he is. All I'm saying is that let's chill on this old Pan-African Wilder thing. Let's chill until he actually proves it. As long as he's not proving it, we can't say he's lying and we can't say he's saying the truth. When something is not proven, you can't go by emotions. I'll give you an example. Let me quickly remind you. Remember this African Fury guy? That guy that supports Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury is like, oh, we'll do this, we'll do that. And I was saying that until somebody actually does something for you, you can't keep your hopes there. Okay, you can't say this person is going to do this for me because he said it. What I say or what people say in most cases will be different from what they do.
Okay, so, Majo, what do you expect? Listen, let me ask you this question right now. Answer this question. What do you expect Fury to do for African Fury?
What do I expect him to do? What do I expect to do for him?
Yeah, what do you expect?
Like what Anthony Joshua is doing with some other guys in the UK?
Give him a chance. The guy of African Fury is still growing. He's still growing. He's still developing.
Like what Joshua is doing with some other guy. Give him a chance. You know what? You're supporting me. You're a big supporter of mine. Anyway, if we come back to the issue of Wilder, all I'm trying to say about Wilder is, bro, I'm just saying let's pipe down a little bit. With this Pan-African wilder Nigerian, it's good. I love it. But until it's proven that he's definitely going to do it, he's definitely going to say, you know what, I'm going to my states in Nigeria. I want to go and know the people. I want to go and meet them face to face. It is not just about telling everybody, because for me, you could also say that maybe he's trying to get support from Africa, support from Nigeria. And because of that, he's now only identifying with us. Until he actually proves it, that he's actually going to do it, I don't want to believe it. And I don't want to say he's lying. But until he proves it, bro, I'm not going with that line in any way whatsoever. And I'm not doubting him either. So
all right.
All right.
I understand your take. I understand your take. Adekoya, you want to add to this or what?
I said, was Mayo listening to our argument when we had the same argument?
No, he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Because he said all the things I was saying.
Well, you guys are just you guys. I mean, you guys have your opinion. Like Adewale is not here to join me. Now let me know there.
We're actually not saying anything against Wilder. You know. We're not
no, you. Listen. No, you. Adekoya don't like Wilder. You know, no, you. Majo is different. Majo at least. Majo is more like Libra. He's more optimistic about things. Adekoya, you don't like Wilder, so let's give him.
I admit I don't like him, but at the same time, if a guy proves himself, I call it spade a spade. You know, just because I personally don't like the way he conducts himself doesn't mean I won't accept that. Okay, this guy is really trying to.
Majo, you are getting praise from Luca. He say Mayo Joe first time making sense. What a miracle! Hi, if they get praise from Luca, this is something. This is something right here. Wow, Luca never agrees with anybody. Today he's agreeing with you. Very interesting right here. So wahala de. Anyway, they're gonna continue before we go to the next comment.
It's not like I'm not a big fan of Wilder. I'll admit that. You know, but if the guy proves that he's really trying to get to know his roots and he really wants to go and be with the people and do stuff to help them. You know, I told you the other day, AJ was dropping food during pandemic, sending stuff. It's not mouth. You know,
that's it.
It's on the ground.
I understand, though, but what I just did is DNA test. You know.
That's understandable.
So let's wait. Let's wait till Fury fight.
Exactly.
Let's wait till Fury fight. Let's wait till Fury fight.
Brother, let me just give you a small quote here from the scriptures. He who is faithful in little, will be faithful when things are bigger. Will be faithful in plenty. You see, sometimes it is not about. Okay, he's done his DNA and he's 33% Nigerian or whatever, whatnot. Fine. Do something to at least identify with those people. A good example, a good opportunity was when during that pandemic, my people, you know what? I'm going to send like what AJ did for an example. I don't even need to go there yet.
Bro, we can't compare AJ for now because we can't compare AJ for now with Wilder for now because Joshua had been to Nigeria before. It's not the first time he's gone there. So
okay, what about when Ludacris was doing things for the people in Congo before he even went there?
Okay, but you cannot compare Ludacris because Ludacris' wife is from Gabon. Okay,
and
so it's different. Look at Ludacris' wife is from Gabon, bro. Of course, we do stuff for Gabon.
All we're saying is that let's reserve this Pan-African talk till he has actually done something. It's not for mouth.
Oh my God, I was watching though. Anyway, I respect you guys' opinion, but me, I will still say, looking at what he said in the past, what he said. I have that belief that he's a Pan-African, but like you guys said, we will see him when after the fight with Fury. Hopefully he wins. You know, I want him to win because of course if he doesn't win, he's gonna be a little bit devastated. So when he wins, I think we will see what the next step will be. But I don't believe that Wilder is going to go to Nigeria. He's going to go to other countries as well in Africa. He's going to just exploit. You know, the guy. I just feel like I just believe he will do so, but. You never know. People get out, okay? You never know, but we will see. So now let's go
by
to.
The way, by the way, that's not enough for me. Just going because that's holiday.
That's too far. That's too far.
May you let him go first now. Let him go first.
No, Adekoya, at least even if he goes there, Adekoya, if he goes there, that is a big step. Like even if he goes there, even if he travel go there for holiday, let's say he can go there, go do holiday. Okay. Yeah. If you go anywhere else in the world, go do holiday. But the fact that he choose that place to go do holiday, I mean, it's a big step. It's a big step.
No, I'm not disputing that. All I'm saying is that there are lots of people that go to holiday Africa for holiday. Like I said, Beyonce went to Niger, and to be fair to her, she put a whole bunch of Niger artists on her last album. You know, so in that way, you can say she's Pan-African.
Yeah, but Beyonce is Pan-African though. Beyonce is always doing collabos with.
My brother, Beyonce is Pan-African. Make it on the. That's not Pan-African. More than the truth, yeah.
Hey, proper.
Okay. Oscar Wright says, bearing in mind Fury in his last fight, in his last 5 fights, has fought Wilder twice, Otto Wallin, Tom Schwartz, and Francesco Pianata, and is ranked number 1 in the heavyweights. Shows you how much of a joke Ring Magazine and pound for pound ratings are when you can fight guys outside the top 20 and be ranked first. You rush to that, Mario.
I agree. Man, that guy that made that comment deserves a medal, bro. He deserves a medal because I just couldn't agree more. That's just the truth. It just proves everything we've been saying. It just proves everything. It's just pure bias, pure privilege. How that guy is, Ring Magazine champion or ranked as the number 1 heavyweight in the world just is beyond me. I even think apart from that Wilder win, especially in the last five fights, I think that in all honesty, Dillian Whyte should be ranked above Tyson Fury. Fact. He should be ranked above him. But that's what you get with boxing. It's a joke, complete joke.
Sonoff.
Yeah, I am. I this is where me and Mayo separate. I actually. I won't say I agree with it, but I can understand it. You know, I can understand it because they look at Fury as being the best, which is why he's the champion. And he won the Ring Magazine belt in the ring by beating Wilder. Now, whether you think they shouldn't have been fighting for the Ring Magazine belt, because the Ring Magazine belt is different from the other belts.
Okay.
Because they are talking, do you understand? The Ring Magazine belt is who we think is number 1 and number 2 in the world across any sanctioning body, just across the way, who are number 1 and number 2 fighting. The winner gets the ring belt. So he earned it.
Fury earned it.
Yes, by beating Wilder.
I don't know about that.
How is he even ranked number 1 in the world in the first place? To be honest, in fact, I don't even get it. Like before, okay,
because Joshua lost now. It was
bro. I still don't think Joshua losing has to. Anyway,
before
continue.
Joshua lost, he was ranked number 3. Okay, he was ranked number 3. Wilder was 2. When they had that draw, it was when he was ranked number 3. When Joshua lost, Joshua was pushed behind the 2 of them. So when they fought, they were now number 1 and number 2.
I get your logic, though. I actually do understand your logic. I don't know if I particularly agree it should be that way, but I do understand the logic behind that. So, yeah.
All right. Louis X says Andy Ruiz Jr. should be number 2.
What?
Yeah, Louis S says Andy Ruiz Jr. should be number 2. Your reaction to that, bro? Yeah.
How? I don't get it. Number two.
Number two
From
in
where?
the rankings, in the Ring Magazine rankings, every rankings.
What is that? What is that, bro? Smoking? What are you smoking, bro? Why?
And someone responded saying, "This isn't eating competition."
I don't get it. A guy that
Now, wow, boy.
it's
Yeah,
not even
bro.
the fact that AJ beat him in the rematch. It is just the fact that you disrespected, you as a unified heavyweight champion after beating Anthony Joshua. You came into the rematch. You look like a blob, like a cow. I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult him, but that was how you looked. Okay?
Wow.
And then, no, but it's true though. No respect. You didn't respect. How can you? You got that opportunity, which you really shouldn't get in the first place. But thank God you got it. And then you beat Anthony Joshua, and then you came in the rematch. You didn't train appropriately. You didn't train properly according to you. You weren't listening to your coach. You were gallivanting everywhere, and then you lost the fight, and you're asking for a trilogy. You lost the fight, and you can't even give props to the guy that gave you props when you beat him. You didn't give him no props. You didn't.
And by the way, I think that was an excuse. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe any of it, because he looked exactly the same
that way?
in the first fight. He was just bigger.
Why don't you believe though?
Because it's an excuse. He did not perform. He couldn't do anything with Joshua. He couldn't catch Joshua. He couldn't cut off the ring. What else is he going to say? Michael Hunter was in camp with him. Michael Hunter said he doesn't know what he was talking about to that. Maybe when he got to Saudi, that he wasn't training, but when he was with him, he was training.
No, Andrew, he shouldn't be number two. You shouldn't even say that.
Okay,
Seriously,
no.
that's comment.
Let's go to the next one. Richard Akinola says, Rivers.I. It seems all you need to do is beat Jennings to get a high ranking at heavyweight. He shouldn't be ranked over Joe Joyce. Even with Wilder, I would have Whyte over him. Whyte has more wins.
Yep.
Yeah, and someone responded by saying Whyte wins were all close and depended on officials. Chisora twice and Parker. Ironically, Rivers was Whyte's best uncontroversial win, and even there he was knocked down heavily with an uppercut, blasted out by AJ, and shot 41-year-old Povetkin as some. Wilder deserves to be ahead. Respond to that, Marjo.
Like I said before, I think because Wilder was the champion for such a long time, despite the fact that I still don't agree with some of the people he fought, but he was champion for a long time.
Okay.
Now, it depends on what criteria you're using. If you're going by the criteria of how many top 10 heavyweights have you fought, okay, how many good oppositions, then definitely Dillian Whyte should be ranked higher than Deontay Wilder. But if you want to go by achievements, okay, then Deontay Wilder should be ranked, rightfully so as well.
All right, brother. Thanks.
Whyte, because at least he's been a champion and was a champion for a long time.
Okay. Adekoya, you can answer this. Someone says right here, who comes up with these rankings? You have a guy ranked number 3, Whyte, who has a KO loss to the guy who ranked number 5, Ruiz, has a KO win over Joshua. Yeah, how do you respond to that, bro? Adekoya? Yeah, I said, how do you respond to that, bro?
Yeah, I mean, listen, that to me, that's just it's like saying because Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson, once Evander Holyfield beat him, it should be higher than the other people that really go and the likes. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Apart from Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz had literally done nothing up until that. I think he
did fight. He did fight Joseph Parker though. Yeah,
but he lost.
Yeah, in 2016.
Yeah, but he lost. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the only thing he actually did was beating Anthony Joshua. Dillian Whyte has been beating top 10 fighters back to back.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't. The only reason why Wilder is ahead of him is like Maya said, is because he's been a champion. That is the only person currently who has any. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you don't have an argument to say that Ruiz could quite reasonably be ranked ahead of White. You know, because he's also been a champion. You know, but in terms of their accomplishments, I think it's quite clear that Dillian Whyte has a far better record than Ruiz.
Yeah, though. I mean, we have to also look at that. White does have a far better record than Ruiz, you know. Okay, now this is the last question before we move right here, and you guys are going to react to it because I'm waiting for our. And we start wait for about the wallet, but looks like we know come today. So, Ring Magazine usually this guy said, or Davidson says, Ring Magazine usually strips a champion if they are inactive or don't schedule within 18 months of their previous fight. If the Fury versus 103 collapses, I would expect him to be stripped, though I wouldn't hold my breath. What do you mean? What's your take on that, guys?
The pandemic is made things a bit different.
And also, listen, he ran away. Let's keep it in mind that he avoided Klitschko. He ran away from Klitschko for 3 years. Okay.
Yeah, but he was stripped that time.
Bro, he wasn't. Okay, he was stripped. He was stripped, but still, this guy, he was stripped just to have him regain the title whenever he was ready, bro.
Like they suspended the opportunities and gave all the opportunities back to him when they came back. More like that, to be honest.
Yeah, but no, actually no. Wilder gave him the opportunity. If Wilder had fought Dillian Whyte or Anthony Joshua instead of going to fight Tyson Fury, he wouldn't have had those opportunities.
Yeah, Wilder was, to be fair, he was looking for cheap popularity. Gave him an opportunity, and that was it.
Wilder made a big mistake, though. He would have given his Nigerian brother the chance. Yeah, mistake. I don't think Wilder will ever make such mistake again, though. I don't see it. I don't see it happening again. I think that's the last time Wilder will ever make such a mistake, giving Fury a chance. You know, and I don't even see Fury being in the picture for a long time because the guy is not reliable in a way. You know, it's not reliable, bro.
If this third fight, if it falls through, and they still keep Fury as a champion, I don't think they'll be able to do that. I think that WBC is going to be in a massive lawsuit, and they're not going to win it. They're not going to win it, and I think that.
Are we talking about WBC or Ring?
WBC.
Okay. No, because Dillian Whyte is suing WBC now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That, if the fight falls through and they still keep Fury as a champion, I think that WBC, they will have no choice but to strip him. Absolutely no choice. Trust me, because you can't use pandemic. There has been fights. How many times has Canelo fought? AJ has fought. Dillian Whyte has fought twice. People are fighting. Even Luis Ortiz has fought. He fought. A lot of people are fighting. So you can't really use pandemic at this point. No, if this fight falls through and they don't strip him, this is going to be a problem. To be honest, they're going to have to strip. They would not want to do it, but they will be forced to. In all honesty.
Okay, if this fight, now, last but not least, do you think this fight will fall through? By the way, why is Fury labeled as the WBC linear champion? What the hell is this? Since when we have this? Since when is linear a title? That's like a ghost title,
it's an invisible title.
Yeah.
And it's not even linear, because the last linear we had was Lennox Lewis. Klitschko was not linear. So you see that whole linear thing? It's just
yeah. That's true. That's right. I just remember now. Oh, you are right, bro. You're right. I wanna go to Adekoya before Maojo comes in and close the show right here. Adekoya,
Yes, sir.
are you 100%? If I should tell you now, like out of 100%, do you think Fury pulls out? How many percent do you give Fury not to pull out
of this fight?
Yeah,
I would probably say 75.
75. Why?
Just because he needs to fight. And unless he's not fighting again, unless he retires, I don't see how he gets around it.
Okay, Maojo.
On this, I'm actually going to agree with Adekoya.
Okay.
Yeah, 75 as well. 75
He needs to fight.
I mean, where is he going to go from here?
Fury, you can say he needs to fight. Are you guys forgetting what he did 4 years ago?
Yeah, that means unless he's saying he's retiring.
You guys are like he needs to fight. Fury needs to fight.
No, bro. What I'm saying is that if he doesn't have this fight, that means he's retiring from boxing, because he has to fight him. If he's not fighting him, there's nowhere to go. He has to fight him. If he's not going to fight Wilder in this next fight, then he has to retire or drop the belt, and that's it. That's it. I don't see anything else. I don't see any other way out.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming to the show.
What else is he going to say now? What other excuse has he got?
What excuse has he got? Well, I don't know. Last week we talked about his daughter being in ICU and him relinquishing the belt so that he can become a champion in research. That would have been a better scenario, in my opinion, because at least
the daughter is doing better now.
Yeah, she's doing better now.
The other one said that his costume was too heavy.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. That one don't pass. I don't have to put that right there, bro.
Anyhow, to be honest,
he don't pass, but don't pass. Don't pass. We'll leave that one. He don't pass. So Adekoya, I know what you want to start now. I know what you want to start, bro. I know you very well, bro. He don't pass. So we'll leave that one, because if we should look at it, our brother Anthony Joshua did say that Andrews Junior punch was a punch from the guts.
Brother, you can't compare those excuses. So let's even start from the ninth.
Yeah, but it's still an excuse, bro.
That they both lost. No. Don't go there.
It's an excuse,
bro. I will not let you go there. I will not let you go there. Trust. I won't let you go there, bro.
Bro, it's still an excuse. I mean, you won't let me go there. I know what I made a ton of excuse. I'm not saying he didn't do so, but Joshua did say that's what he said. He said it was a punch from the guts.
You remember one random interview somebody had with Joshua. I think Joshua was jogging in the park or walking in the park or something like that. And somebody asked him, this was in the UK, I think this was last year in the pandemic, like, what happened between you and Ruiz? And the guy said, Joshua said, do you want me to tell you the real truth or you want me to give you the excuse truth? And the guy said the real truth. He said, he beat me from pillar to post. He punched me up. See, Joshua is not, please don't compare him to Wilder. Wilder has not given.
I'm not even comparing him to Wilder. I'm just saying.
He has not even given him any kudos at all. Not even one. But instead, what did he do? He came up with all.
They troll us. No, don't mind now.
Bray, don't become a troll. Oh. Don't even start.
No, you know that. Now part of the conversation made it interesting. You feel so? That's so. So God bless you guys for coming. I really appreciate you. And Adekoya Omoguja.
Yes, sir.
You know, the descendant of Olisa of Ijebu. God bless you, bro. You know.
Yes.
God bless you, my Oju, for coming. And yes, guys, you heard it from our brothers right here. You know, years of Nigerian African boxing. We always give you guys nothing but extraordinary bangers. Stay tuned, guys. Believe you me, this month is gonna be an interesting one. But next month, oh my God. But Michael, they do when the time they near because Usyk. I've been trying to find out more about Usyk. You know, like I've been trying to contact someone to send me more videos of Usyk. My guy Usyk is not live videos now. Usyk is just doing his thing secretly and in private. Yeah, nah. Like Joshua on the other hand is also the same thing. So we'll just see how it goes though. So hopefully,
I just hope that he's getting properly tested regularly.
Yeah.
I mean, Joshua.
My only problem with that is that there are not many talented southpaw heavyweights.
Yeah,
that's my only concern. You know.
Yeah, there are not really many like that, huh?
you can use Luis Ortiz just for shit and giggles, you know.
Yeah, but Luis Ortiz is not. Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
He doesn't use his legs. To me, if I was going to bring anybody, I'll bring Otto Wallin.
Otto Wallin.
Yeah.
Do you think Joshua is sparring Otto Wallin right now?
He has sparred Otto Wallin many times though.
Yeah, but it's not like for this fight. He hasn't sparring for the preparation for this fight.
Yeah, you know? That's what I'm saying, because Otto Wallin is a smaller heavyweight and he's quick. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe we'll use him actually. I believe they will have Otto Wallin, penned down as one of his sparring.
Well, Joshua is still in training camp, right? Or like
he is. So he is, bro.
He's in Sheffield.
He's in Sheffield, bro.
Okay, the Sheffield. If Joshua is in Sheffield, then he's locked in already.
Locked in.
I thought he's still in Finchley.
No, he's moved.
No, he's in Sheffield.
Okay.
And now that his lead trainer is back from the Olympics as well, everything is.
I think he was the main reason. He was the main reason the fight was kind of adjusted to September 25th. Because of the Olympic. I think he's the one. Rob McCracken is the main reason 100%. Why it was adjusted. And
I don't know if I agree with that because he was going to fight.
Bro, Fury because if listen. The Fury fight is big. Joshua is the A side in the Usyk side, Usyk fight. So Joshua decide what happens in the Fury fight. It's not like that.
I think the reason why I'm saying that is I think Usyk was very different. Remember, he was preparing for Fury. To turn around and start preparing for his southpaw with a short time frame.
Yeah, he needed a bit of time, to be fair.
Yeah, he didn't want to make the same mistake he made with Ruiz, where he just went in and said, "Okay, just bring whoever."
That's true though. I do agree with that. So we just hope that he's getting the right. I've been seeing him spar some one English guy like that, one English amateur. I think he's he's a good amateur boxer also. Do you think it's nice for you to be sparring amateur guys when he's preparing for?
All of them do it,
They all do it.
They all do it. They all because really a lot of it is technical, and then you go for fighters that can mimic your opponent. So a lot of it is going to be about feet placement. What punches he's going to use on his southpaw. How he's going to cut off the ring, those kind of things. And I see him he's doing a lot of head movement work. It'll be interesting to see how he brings it into the fight.
Yeah, because he's going to need to box against Usyk as well. He's going to need to box a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
He needs to impose his size. If I was going to, he needs to impose his size. If I was giving him advice, I would just play the what's that guy's name? Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez. I'll play him the first 6 rounds of that fight. This is how you need to just pin him, let him be dancing around, make him have to come in every time he comes in, make him pay.
Okay.
Just keep him outside with that jab, man.
Yeah.
See, what Usyk is going to try to do, Usyk is not going to engage with Joshua at all. I can tell you that. He's going to be banking on Joshua getting tired. So Usyk is going to be working a lot on his fitness. The guy is already fit anyway, but he's going to be working more on that now, more. Like, let me dance around for about 5-6 rounds and get Joshua tired. So I think that
Joshua is quite lean. He's lost weight, man.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I was just about to say that, but it's a good thing because now Joshua looks like he's also preparing for fitness as well. He's not just preparing for power alone; he's preparing for longevity, proper. So it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a very technical fight. Technical.
Yeah, that's true though. That's true. So guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Catch you guys very soon. And God bless you for joining the show. And yeah, that's what we see. God bless you guys.
God bless you.
Cheers, bro.